Hello everyone, welcome back to Tina Teach Python. Today's lesson is about writing file, which includes creating, writing, and modifying a Python file. Now, first off, how to write an existing file, as in how to overwrite it, how to add more content into a file that's already there. Now, to do this, you need to add a parameter to the open function. Okay, the two parameters we're going to look at is A for append, meaning add on, and then W to overwrite any existing content. Okay, so remember, A for append, W to write or overwrite, to be exact. Now, I'm going to create two text files. So one's named demo2 and the other one's named demo3. And for demo2, this is what I'm going to put inside. Okay, now we have the variable f, open demo2.txt, and then a. So what this line is telling Python to do is open this text file and then append. This will add further content to the file and then close it. Okay, so you open, you add in more stuff, and then you close the file. However, for us to be able to check that everything went smoothly, we need to open and we need to read the file. We can do that using open demo2.txt, R for read, and then print out what is in the file. Okay, very simple. Open, add in stuff, close it, and then open it again, but read it and then print what Python has read so we can check. All right, now it's the same thing for demo3. However, instead of A for append, we have W to overwrite. And I want to mention that when you overwrite a file, you overwrite the entire file. All right, the entire file has been overwritten, and then you close it and then you open again, tell Python to read and print out what it has read. Now, onto new file. I want to introduce a new parameter called x. What x will do is that it will create a file and it can return an error if the file doesn't exist. All right, now you can create a new file like this. Open new file.txt x, and that's how you create a new file. Now, obviously, we've gone through creating, overwriting, and appending the file. What about deleting the file? I think it comes naturally. You can delete a file by importing the OS module, and you run the os.remove function. For example, import os.remove, new file. We've just created new file, and now we can simply delete it. However, there's an important thing that you must remember, that the os.remove function can return an error if the file doesn't exist. All right, and you can do the same with folder as well. However, you can only remove empty folders. For example, with os.rmdir or remove directory, new folder, let's say. Now, I want to go back for a bit with the checking. As I've mentioned over here, os.remove can return an error if a file doesn't exist. So we can check it like this. Import os.path exists in a new file. Check if new file actually exists. And if it does, remove it. If it doesn't, return the file doesn't exist. Now, as you can see over here, I only have first module, my text, and project 1. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And then go to project 1, open in Visual Studio Code. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create new files and then append or overwrite the content within that file. Okay, so let's move on with f equals to open, and I'm going to create demo2.txt, and I'm going to append. Okay, appended it. This is a completely empty file by the time it's created. Okay, append some content in an empty file. Now, f dot close. Now we're going to open it and we're going to read it. F equals to open demo2.txt and then read it. Print f dot read. Okay, so that's the first part that we have: open, write, close, and then open, read, and then print out what's been read. Now let's move on to overwrite instead of append, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to copy this and then I'm going to paste it down here, change A to W, and change the content, overwrite the entire file. Okay, and then I'm going to change demo2 to demo3 so we can have both results printing in the in Visual Studio Code. Now if you run this in the terminal, we have append some content in an empty file. Okay, so demo2 has already been created and its content is append some content in an empty file. And after we open it and we print it out what's been read, we have this. And the same goes to demo3, overwrite the entire file. Now if I change this to demo2 as well, and then I run it one more time, it's going to be the same thing because demo2 has already been rewritten. Now if I change this to 3 and run it again, okay, overwrite the entire file, append some content in an empty file. However, you need to, either append or overwrite this new file that X have created. So now that we're done with X, A, and W, let's try and delete the file. And I'm going to change this back to 3. Okay, so 2, 2, 3, 3. And first off, let's do some checking. Import OS. If os.path exists for demo2.txt, os remove demo2.txt. My voice just got really weird. Else, print this file does not exist. And let's delete demo3 for now. Okay. And let's put this guy down here. If we really have deleted demo2, this should not print anything at all. So as you can see over here, open demo2 and then read it. File not found error, has no such file or directory, demo2.txt. It means that we've successfully deleted it. Okay. So what if I put it up here and then I run it one more time? So append some content in an empty file. We've created, we've append, and we can read it. However, after deleting it, this becomes an error. Now that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for joining in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, learn today, better tomorrow. And next topic, we're going to be having a little bit of MySQL creating database. So have a wonderful day.